not a very good day today. Certainly give UNC Charlotte credit. They played a good game, made plays, and came out with the W.
Tied at 14, and the one with a great punt, but then they kind of played 99-yard drive.
Yeah. It did. That was a big play, and then we had the turnover, boom, boom, and in a sequence of about 2 minutes, we're down 14 now. So that was a big momentum swing. I thought, we were up 14-7, and thought we had a chance there to maybe get up 2, and then they made a big play on a nice run by their running back. He's a good player, made some plays today, and certainly that swing from 14-14 to 28-14 was huge.
Certainly from this game, you knew that Philly Phillips was probably.
They're a good player. Yeah, we know. Well, Charlotte has, they beat Marshall, and they they had FIU down by 14 in the fourth quarter, and they had they'd beaten. They had two. They were 2-1 since they'd made the flip at quarterback, so we knew they were a good, talented team. Certainly, they're a different football team than they were at the very beginning, week 2 or 3. When they made the flip, the young quarterback's done a good job for them, and they again in his 4 starts, he's 3-1, so give him credit. Yeah, had some turnovers at critical situations. We dropped some balls again. Stuff that you just got, sooner or later you got to eliminate. We catch, doing jugs and doing things, but it's one of those deals where we've got to, we got to start hauling it in, so we certainly had a little adversity in the third. I think Nick will be fine. I think, but we lost both our quarterbacks there in the fourth, so that certainly we're not real deep, so that's certainly a tough situation for us to battle through.
It seemed like, got a great defensive performance last week against Marshall, and this week just seemed like it kind of regressed.
Yeah, it didn't have it near. Well, I thought one play, the second run was I don't know if we didn't get the call in, or if I don't know if we didn't get lined up, but I thought that was one where they hit us from that long run. About the second one, I thought we tackled better at Marshall than we did tonight too. But the reality is, we got to, we're still in this playoff run. We got to throw this one behind us, and that's the reality of football. It's not a good feeling anytime you lose. You're not happy about it. But if we're a good team, we'll get rid of it and move on and get ready for the next one. That's the reality of this grind through November, and it's where we are right now. We're going to have to take it one game at a time, and we got a really good Old Dominion team we got to play next week, and we've got to refocus in on that game. We've got to just kind of cough this one up and get rid of it, because certainly it was a tough loss today.
Going into the Charlotte game, you knew that they moved around a lot and they're a pretty fast football team. Do you think that's what gave some of your guys some issues on defense?
I'll be honest with you. I just thought, we lost leverage on 3 one time early, and he took it for a long run, but we didn't leverage him, and I thought he broke a few tackles inside and made some good runs. And you got to give, again, I thought he ran the ball hard inside and made some plays, but again, it's 21-14, and we certainly had a minus yardage play there with the interception. They ran it down to 15, scored the next play, and we had a block punt in the end zone. So, if you can take those 14 off, but you can't, the defense, that's a 24-point, swing. But the reality is we just got to play better, on all stages of the game, special teams, offense, defense, sometimes, you don't come out and play the way you want to play, and I felt like that was just one of these days, and so hopefully we'll bounce back. But that's the challenge we got, if we tack it and bounce back, we'll give ourselves a chance in this stretch, but if we don't, we won't. But the reality is, that's our fight, and that's what we got to do this week.
When Nick, I think it was like a draw or something, he got tackled pretty hard, and the ref kind of, did you just take us through that?
You know, they thought he got hit and thought they thought, you know, they thought he needed to get checked out. Todd checked him out, and our trainers, our doctors checked him out, and they said he was okay. And, you know, then I think he took another hit. I think precaution-wise, they just said, look, we're going to hold him right now. But I don't think I think he's okay, you know, but the reality is we're going to listen to our medical people on that. You know, we're football coaches, we're not doctors, so we're going to listen to those guys and let them make that decision. And, you know, Parker, I thought, came in and did some good things. And then, you know, 4 minutes to go, we got the ball. We knew we would have to score and get an onside kick to give ourselves a chance, but we had the ball, you know, close to midfield, about 3 minutes, about 2:45 to go, and then we lose him. You know, and now you're in that tough decision. You know, we got to make a tough decision this week too on Keon. You know, we've been trying to hold him and redshirt him, and it's certainly a tough call there for us. You know, but it's something that we're going to have to look into.
Coach, when you heard about Patrick's story, how did that resonate with you? And what did you think you
You know, just you know, what a blessing that young man is, you know. I mean, you talk about a guy that really fights the fight. Here's a guy that, you know, probably wakes up every day in pain and suffering, and just the excitement in his eyes, you know, and the tears of emotion just coming out of the locker room, just talking to our players, you know. I love the fact that, you know, he kissed all of us, a lot of us, 7 times, and he said that's God's number. You know, that's pretty amazing. You know, a young man with that spiritual faith and that you know, spiritual strength that's battling through all that he's battling through. You know, it really makes you step back and just count your blessings in life and understand what an inspiration a young man like that is. Certainly, to me and our football team, I know we all, as a coaching staff and players, we're just kind of amazed at his strength. So certainly we're blessed to have Antonio Wright here, a man that has faced a lot of trial and tribulation, and he's a guy that has been a special part of our team. So you know, we have a lot of blessings, but you know, certainly appreciate those guys.
the energy you had during before the game, when you were face-to-face, just describe the energy of what you was talking about?
Yeah, it's really hard, you know, it just brings you to tears, kind of. It's hard to describe, you know. I remember going in the locker room, in the coach's locker room, just kind of, you know, it's a humbling thing when you see a young man that's faced with all the battle that he's faced with, and you know, it makes you it really does. It just makes you count your blessings and understand, you know, you think it's bad, you know, and I'm upset right now tonight after this loss, but, you know, certainly there's a lot of people that are battling through tougher and rougher situations than we are tonight, and just appreciate his strength. You know, he's such a role model for us.
Coach, it was 3 chunk plays, 49 yards, 72 yards, and 58 yards, and made up 40% of the Charlotte offense. What can you say about the chunk plays, I guess, contributing to the, I guess, overwhelming?
You just said it's, what, 21 points. You know, at the end of the day, it's you know, the final score was 38-27. So those are huge plays, you know, and those are plays that, you know, we can't allow to happen. And you know, we got to be solid and got to get them on the turf, you know. But again, you know, like I said, in football is a team game. Players, coaches, all of us, we're all together. We all in this thing. We win it, we lose it together. And we all know we got to go to work, you know what I'm saying? As a coaching staff, as players, we all just got to dig in and fight and go to work. That's the reality of football, you know.
Any other questions for Coach?
Coach, those big plays in your efforts for the most part against Marshall, you guys eliminated those. What does it take to sort of put that together consistently?
If I knew that, I'd be a millionaire, you know. The reality is you just got to go back to the practice field and work. And hopefully we'll have a great week of practice, and hopefully that week of practice will carry over like it did Marshall week. And if that's, you know, that's what we're looking forward to, challenging ourselves to achieve that. You know, go out and practice good this week and get ready for another game.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it, guys.